What's going on? It is your girl Queen, and this is Dear Unity. Oh my goodness, you guys! Like, it's been a fast, long. No, it's been a fast year. Like, this is the last month, and we're going into 2023. So if you even looking at this video, man, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Like, God bless you. Um, Hopefully you're doing a wonderful thing. Public service announcement. Anybody that knows that Dear Unity is like an open diary for me. It's basically me just talking about, what I'm doing, what I have going on, just updates with my life, etc., etc. So I don't really promote this, but it might be something that you need to hear or that might help you. So please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment if you want to say something. So I'm in my car because I'm finna get ready to go to work. I gotta make sure I got, because I've been blowing my nose all morning. I woke up and literally nose stopped up and everything. So if I sound a little funny, um that's one reason why. So today is December the 8th, 2021. Last time I did this, it was like in November. I am like I said, I'm sitting in my car. I'm supposed to be going to work like around 9 o'clock. So one thing about it, I'm always early. I'm always early. I'd rather be early than late. So that's never gonna change. I am working two jobs now, so therefore, one job I have to be at work like at 6:30. The other job I have to be at work at 9 o'clock. So I really haven't switched up my time zone or anything like that. For as like switching up my waking up schedule and things. The problem is going to sleep. It's going to sleep. So I really, around this time in November, I be preparing to do my vision board and stuff like that. I just kind of write out plans that I want to do. And you guys, I am so like all over the place when it comes down to like trying to figure out what I want to do. I did turn 33 this year, so a lot of things that I want to do in the near future is kind of like, set the foundation. And I just want to tell anybody that's listening to this video, it's never too late. I just had a conversation with a good friend of mine, and his name is Daniel, just in case he ever look at this video. Yeah, I ain't, I gotta put a name on it. But I had a conversation with him, and he was like coming down on me, and just on far as like my future and where I want to be in life and this is and that. And it honestly wasn't a bad thing, because it hit different when people is in your corner and they care about you versus them saying it just to be kind of like bring you down or discourage you. So I love to listen to people that even if they have an issue or something like that, it's a solution. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're not just, oh, you have to do this, and that, and what about this, and that? And like, no, like, if it's a problem, it's a solution. And those are the type of people that you need to surround yourself around. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, even when it comes down to my circle, I really didn't have a big circle. I ain't even gonna stunt like I did, but I had to cut off when it came down to certain people. You have to align yourself around people that you either inspire to be or you're motivated by. And you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times people don't do that. Either they scared or they just don't want to basically be nothing in life. So it's kind of like, I don't want to be around people that, because it's like people are like, oh, they uppity, 80s today. I have noticed that the most down to earth people are people that I assume there was a certain type of way, or I feel like, oh, they're judgmental, or they won't. Let me tell you something. What is for you is for you. You see what I'm saying? Like, even when it came down to my second job and stuff like that, um, I'm not gonna lie. I've been at my first job since I was 19 years old, and I'm gonna be transparent. 18 really, because I had my daughter when I was 19. But I've been at that job since, let's just say, '09, and I'm not gonna lie, I have spent over 13 plus years there. It's a job. It doesn't, it doesn't have no benefits, like everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have any benefits. It's really like one of them type of jobs for like either, high school kids, if you just need something part-time, or, you need quick cash. And I'm not gonna lie, this year alone, I was like, wow, I spent over 13 years of my life. And if I would have went with another company, or even the company that I'm at now, like I'm working at now, I'm just like, within a year I would get benefits, versus being somewhere for over 13 plus years or over 5 years, and then you're not, it's no growth. And I just want to let people know, like, you gotta get out your comfort zone. And I'm speaking to me, because it's like my comfort zone is what has hindered my future for so long. You see what I'm saying? Like, it has hindered my future for so long, because it's like I fear the unknown. But then, God said, if you have faith as a mustard seed. And I've been talking to my friends. Shout out to Shortnice, shout out to anybody, that is around me that have said things or spoke life into me. Like, I appreciate that, because it's kind of like God is gonna always make a way. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, when it come down to certain things and finances and stuff like that, I still have not lacked. I might have been a little, saying, weary. You know what I'm saying? I might have been thinking like, oh, I know I ain't gonna make the cut. But God has always made a way. And that's something that I was talking to one of my friends about 2 days ago. I was just like, everybody keeps saying pray. Pray, pray, pray. And I'm a preacher grandchild, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have had a hard time. I pray, but I don't know when it come down to like hearing God's voice. I don't know if it's just me overthinking. I don't know if it's God. I don't know. And I'm an overthinker as it is. So it's kind of like it's hard for me to focus in, because sometimes I'm like running my mouth, or, like literally just talking, talking, talking. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, is this God? Is this confirmation? So this morning I woke up at 5 something. I didn't even have to wake up until 6 something. But, like I say, my body is programmed. So I woke up at 5 something, and I just began to ask God to guide me. Guide me. And I was just like, if I start to make moves, and, and start to like kind of like maneuver around in a certain type of way, and if it's not for me, block it. Block it straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like, I'm not gonna know if it's meant to be. If you gotta show me a sign, God. You gotta give me something. If y'all know anything, y'all can give me some advice. Please leave it below. If you have a reason of why something could, like, how do you pray and hear from God, and what is the strategy you use? But for as me, I literally had to get down, and I had to ask God, like, please block whatever is not meant for me. That means job. That mean, job opportunity. That mean, what, like, family, friends, whatever is not good for me, whatever is meant for harm or anything like that. God, block it. I won't question it. I won't get mad about it. I won't keep on trying to nuck if you buck. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes, like, we be like, nah, that's the definition of giving up. No, it's not a definition of giving up. Because I was just like, not trying to be funny. We be so hard and so adamant. We keep on going forward with something that's not working. That's not working for us, because we want to prove what, ourselves wrong. But I don't know what's the reason for God blocking this or doing this and this and that. It could be something that is bigger and better for me. So I'm not questioning the situation no more. Like, even when it came down to my job, I literally kept saying, I was already in debate. I was like, man, I'm gonna start working up there. This is my last month. This is my last year working at the location I've been at. And so then I was like, yeah, this is my last month. I ain't gonna do no more than, you know what I'm saying? That's it. I done gave, the company over 14 years of my life plus, and I'm not gonna do it no more. And I was like, I'm gonna start off fresh. And then one part of me, that fear, that doubt, I was like, well, dang, Queen, you know what I'm saying? You been there, you know everything. Wait until, at least Texas. Cause then, like, you can at least have money saved up, because I didn't already had to spend my savings. But like, don't do it. Sometimes that doubt. So I asked God, I said, God, I don't know why this has been heavy on my heart is to leave. Like, make this your last year. When you start next year, January the 1st, you will be starting fresh, with other opportunities. But you have to leave this zone. You have to leave your comfort zone. You guys, this is what I'm saying about leaving your comfort zone, because the simple fact is that once I walk away from this job, I have left with nothing. Nothing but time. I have left with nothing. No benefits, no, 401ks, no nothing. And that's what I have to look at, the bigger picture. Uh that's the reason why I'm telling y'all, like, that's just like a relationship. Cause somebody was just like, well, what if he offer you more money and he work with you on this and that? I said I probably wouldn't even want it, because I don't want it then, because it's just like in a relationship. If you've been with somebody for over 10 plus years and they never did offer it or do it off the strength of you being loyal and faithful and being yourself, then why do I have to put my foot down for you to do it? Cause then that makes me think in the back of my head, like, wow, you are, it's like a manipulation thing. Which, I'm just using it for an example. But that's so not the case in my situation in my first job. It's just the fact of I love my coworkers. I even, my boss is so cool. He's, he's been nothing but great. But I do have to understand it's a business. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't stand for something, if you don't want to better yourself and stuff like that, then hey, you can't get mad because you work at a location they never giving you a raise, or they barely giving you, money and pay and all this type of stuff. Who can you be mad at? Is you gonna be mad at yourself, or is you gonna be mad at the person? They gotta live too. And so if you work for a certain amount of hours and you cool with that, and and now they ain't gonna say nothing. They might say something after a while, but other than that, they not gonna be like every time, like, oh yeah, you need another raise. Oh yeah, you need to look into this. Because at the end of the day, it's like, hey, you working for us, shoot, I ain't finna mess up the game. But yeah, so being Carriage, when it come down for, the end of this year and stuff like that, if you made it this long, y'all, we made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just grateful to make it. And I do not believe in, all that, oh, I'm waiting till next year and no. Start now, start today. Whatever you have to accomplish or do in life and stuff like that, start today. Like, don't sit up here and wait until a certain amount of time and be like, man, I'm gonna do this because of this and that. Nah, do it right now. Do it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't wait. I don't know why that's on my heart, but I remember somebody saying that, like, in a post. They was just like, why are you guys waiting until January to start all back over on whatever you have to do? Get a head start. Start tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That goes for finances, relationship, anything that you have on your heart to desire to better yourself or to make yourself happy, then do it. Just do it. And believe that, whatever you put out in the atmosphere and whatever you believe, just have the faith to know that, yeah, it might be a little rocky, but you're gonna push through, because you lit like that, period. And yeah, so that's the same way with me. Like, I was just like saying, I don't know why, but that's really just sums up my dear Unity, because that just was on my mind. I probably come back and do like some pinpoints of what I got going on and stuff like that in the for as this month or whatever. But you guys, so much stuff has been going on, and I'm just trying to will it back in. You see what I'm saying? Like, will it back in. But I don't know why, but I had to say that about when it came down to my jobs and stuff like that. Because like I told y'all, I have never worked 2 jobs a day in my life. And the new job that I'm in now, because today I want to talk to her and try to see, like, just let her know. I just remember when I first had applied. Once again, I was scared. I was so nervous and fearful. I didn't want. I applied. I had applied to, because I got multiple locations, but the one that I applied to is the area that I want to stay in. You see what I'm saying? See, let me tell y'all how this stuff works. I had applied for over 6 or 7 different locations. Like, just the ones that I didn't mind driving to. She was the first person to contact me. And crazy thing about it, she's the only person that has to this day contacted me back. So remind you guys, it's one location I actually stay by that's like 5 minutes away from where I stay. I didn't want to pick them. I ain't gonna lie. I stay in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm keep it G. I stay in the hood. So therefore, I was like, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of them type of thing. I don't want to sleep where I shit it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just was like, nah, if I stay over here, I don't want to, run into different people. It's not that, I'm ashamed, but I'm just saying, like, it's like business and pleasure. Like, I'm like, nah, if I, hey, if I see you, it's going to be, I'm even like that with people in my apartments. I don't date people that stay in my apartment. Like, it's just the rule. Like, anyways. But, she is the person who contacted me. So when she contacted me, I did the interview, and let me tell y'all how stuff worked. So once again, I started getting nervous. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a wig on. I'm gonna do a wig review on this, but yeah, it's a little bit. But let me tell y'all how favor and all this type of stuff plays a big part. So I started getting nervous because I was like, here I go, I applied. But I was like, oh my God, I'm so nervous because I have been working at one job since I was 18 years old and I'm 33 now. I don't have the experience. I'm just, oh my God, this is something new. And so, you guys, I remember a couple of my friends, close friends, I was letting them know because, they've been knowing me. And so they was just like, quit. You have over 13 years experience at one job. That alone speaks value to people that's going to hire you. They was like, some people will actually hire you and work with you just because they feel like you have longevity in a location. So, I'm listening to my friends or whatever, but I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's up there. So I go to the interview. She looking at my resume. It ain't that long. It's straight to the point. She said, you've been working here since '09? And I was like, yes. She immediately told me that, yes, I want you. And she was telling me about the benefits and, how at a certain amount of time I can apply to be a manager. She just started going fast with me. So I was like, hold on. So I started being transparent. And I remember, you have to always remember, please don't fake it till you make it. I know sometimes people say fake it till you make it, but you gotta be careful doing it. You have to be authentic. Like, let the people know we're back. Like, if it's meant to be, it's gonna be. So let them know I'm back. Like, hey, I can't work these hours. I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo woo la la. Because if you don't want to get in a position where you get in there and you be like, oh, I can't work on. You can't work on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then you tell these people, oh, I can work any day. Then they put you on Tuesday and Thursday. Now you got excuses. So I let her know my demands and everything else. She was just like, I don't care what hours you want. You got them. You know what I'm saying? I will work with you while you work with your other job. We'll work around that schedule, and we'll go from there. So I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. So it's just favor. And then I remember once again, she hired me. She was just like, yeah, we could do the background check, this and that. So then I started getting back nervous, not because I got a background, because I was just like, oh my God, this is real. This was that fast. It was that easy. And she was just saying, like, I just started thinking about what people told me, like, hey, that one job alone will speak value versus you having multiple jobs on your application. And that was something that she pointed out. She was just like, oh my gosh, she's like, that says a lot about your character because you've been in one location for that long. She was like, when I'm hiring people, that's the type of stuff that I look for. She said, because a lot of people come and they quit and this and that. So I was like, oh my gosh. So that's the reason why I'm telling y'all, like, be mindful. Like, you might not think that you are qualified or, that you're worthy of certain things and stuff like that, but you're worthy. You're more than worthy. Like, you got this. Like, you can't even be thinking like, oh man, they ain't gonna like me or this and that. Man, what? Like, yeah. So with that being said, I was already thinking about I've been working here since October, and I haven't told my other job or whatever because I have been learning to keep my mouth shut about stuff. So I haven't told nobody. I actually slipped up yesterday and I went ahead and told my coworker, and I kind of low key regret it because I feel like she gonna put a bug in my boss here. But I was already going to tell my boss Friday, you guys, that I'm putting in my 2 week notice. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing this video, but I was just saying it because I'm doing this video because it's like I'm encouraging myself, but hopefully I'm encouraging someone else to believe that you got it. It's gonna be done. Stop worrying. It might be a sacrifice. Cause my whole thing is not trying to be funny. This job pay every 2 weeks. My job, I've been working at a job that pay weekly, so it's kind of like I ain't gonna lie to you. That really kind of got me nervous because I'm like, oh, I'm ready. I'm used to something coming at least every week, but it's literally the same thing. But I just was kind of getting a little leery. But nevertheless, that just might be the sacrifice that I have to take to kind of low key. I said I want to learn how to start budgeting. That's a prime example. Budget. Learn how to budget. Then you don't have to worry about this and that. So I'm ready. I'm ready to take on this journey. But yeah, this gonna wrap up their unity because I'm finna get ready to go in a minute. And I gotta get myself together. I gotta put on my lip gloss, you guys. And, y'all see, I be dressed up. Really on the cool, I probably be overdressed. But one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm working wherever. I'm a step. You know what I'm saying? I'm a step on them boys. No, I'm just saying. But, yeah, you guys. Yeah, I said a little stopped up this morning, y'all, because like I said, allergies was tripping. I kept the fan on. Cause one thing about black people, we gonna keep that fan on. Yeah, it's up there and it's stuck there. But I had the fan on. I guess that's what got to me. So it is what it is. That's how I can give y'all. Look, but why this skirt up here like Steve Urkel? Like, y'all know when I get out the car, I'm gonna pull this skirt down. But I'm just saying, just because somebody be like, why her skirt all the way up there? You remember like back in the day, them pencil skirts be up there. They don't even set up no more. But yeah, love, peace, and unity. And and if you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, give me some advice on how do you kind of meditate in pray and hear from God. What are some things that you feel like that is necessary when it comes down to life lessons and starting off at a new journey? Hey, I would love to hear the feedback. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, Prince, say I need to be more consistent with my videos and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This literally is this video. I'm not talking about this literally. This I don't know. I'm gonna try to. I gotta come back and do another Dear Unity, breaking down what all I've been going through. But I just, like I say, I had to do this Dear Unity to let people know that be encouraged no matter what's going on in your life. You got this. We got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, work a step out on faith. Stop always overthinking. Stop thinking about all the things that can go bad and start remembering all the things that can go good. It's up there. It's stuck there. Love you guys. Mwah. Love, peace, and unity.